Monday in court. Please do like and subscribe. So let's see. One moment, let me write some things down. Okay. All right, let me just shuffle a little bit. See what we can expect on Monday. That's what I'm aiming for, but these things could come later in the trial. All right. What can we see Monday in general during the R. Kelly trial? What can we see Monday in general during the R. Kelly trial? We got 8 of Cups here. Queen of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. So it's definitely some type of moving on here with a witness or somebody here. Some type of moving on. It could be, again, with one of the witnesses that we've already heard from. Or, again, like I said on the other one, somebody could be leaving this trial in some way, shape, or form. Whether somebody's being swapped out or just out. Something's not going according to plan here. This 3 of Pentacles wanted to come in reverse here. Let me see. I'm definitely seeing some type of conflict, some type of misunderstanding, like something's just not coming together. Something's just not making sense here. We got a lot of frustration here. This could be with the judge, or either way, some type of frustration going on here. Let's see. So it could be a lot of secrets coming out here, obviously. But this is just how it's coming up, so that's how I'm going to read it. But we got a lot of secrets coming out here about a particular relationship. Again, it's coming with this ignoring energy. I feel like there's some type of a huge admittance, like somebody could be admitting something here, flat out. And again, I'm seeing some type of victory, but there again is some regret here. So, but let's go ahead and clarify this and see if we can get more details of the general energy for Monday. Again, there's a lot of disappointment here. And we will do opposite sides. And now that I have watched some videos, I kind of got a better understanding of who and what we're looking at least currently. Of course, things will swap and move around as different witnesses and professionals, if you will, come through. Why the 8 of Cups? What's moving on? 9 of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles. So again, I'm getting this energy of moving on to the next witness here. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, not 10 of Pentacles, shit. Wheel of Fortune. And like I said yesterday, somebody could be dropping out of the situation, no longer wanting to cooperate. And that's the main thing I'm getting so far, lack of cooperation. Again, it could be, I don't know if, for certain if this is going to be, this is clarifying the Queen of Wands. So if this is the current secret witness here with the Hermit energy, or if this is some other surprise witness here, some shape or form. Yeah, some type of truth here with the Ace of Swords here, Judgment. So again, it feels like somebody's saying something flat out here. I guess we'll take that King of Wands. Yep. 7 of Swords here. So again, I feel like somebody is maybe flat out saying something about some type of cooperation here, some type of deception, some type of meeting here. but I feel like something is obvious or said flat out here. I just feel like somebody is really messing up on the part that they're supposed to be playing. Why the Nine of Swords? Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's really stressing out about some stuff that's going to be coming out Monday or things that have already come out. I mean, this case has just started and it's so much stuff being exposed. Some things we not shocked about, some things we somewhat shocked about, but just for them to be said outright publicly now, like the threesome. Um, when I was doing the reading, I'm kind of like, I mean, it's obvious, but again, when you're doing readings, it's kind of, you know how people view it or whatever. But I'm like, obviously, we heard all of this before, but just that, anyway, it's just wild, I guess. I don't know if that came out in the New York case or not. I did not keep up with that at all. But yeah, it's just wild. So this is feeling like they could be asking, somebody could be asking somebody here about were they happy or was the situation happy ever, or you know, the kind of atmosphere, and then they're trying to get them to, you know, they're saying that everything was all bad, and then this person could be trying to get them to reminisce, if you will, about something good, like a good time or something. So it's kind of like, oh, was it good or was it not good, type of energy like that. But again, somebody acting as if they're lost about what is being talked about at the moment, or they can't recall correctly, and it's just, you know, kind of being caught up in lies again. So there could also be a new witness here, a male figure. Doesn't have to be. It's the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. So it could be somebody related to somebody in this situation. Or even a conversation about adding a new person into the group or something. So some conversation could be coming up about how they met somebody or how somebody was introduced, so called, into the group or whatever the case is here. And everything I say is alleged. Yeah, it's like, didn't he do this and didn't he do that for you? Didn't, you know, or vice versa, however it comes about. But it's like presenting evidence of, you know, you say this was terrible, but it seems like you had a good time. That's what it kind of feels like to me. And again, it's talking about these threesomes or whatnot. So, of course, a lot of this stuff will be brought up again in the case multiple times, depending on the correlation each victim has to each other, or just patterns, if you will. All right, so let's look at what we can expect from the government Monday. So, the prosecution, right? What can we see from the government, from the prosecution here against R. Kelly on Monday in court? What can we see here? What can we see Monday here in court on their side? It's more of that weren't you happy and love energy type of thing. Um, or were you not, or whatever, however it goes here. But there is maybe some other evidence that they have, whoever they could be questioning, they could be having them look at some type of paperwork or some evidence there, and they could be, you know, reciting some things there, or just, you know, recanting their knowledge or whatever the case is of a particular evidence, it feels like. It could even be an element of touch and feel here. Um, let's see. Yeah, we be talking about some gifts here or something like that as well. It's talking about secret relationships, and again, I'm getting some type of energy of pregnancy or and abortion. And maybe somebody saying they didn't want to, but they didn't have a choice here. Um, Everything I say is alleged. And of course, we'll hear more about so-called payoffs or whatever the case is with the Ace of Pentacles, whether it be by R.Kelly or whomever, okay? Knight of Pentacles. And we can even hear about some type of, reciprocation within the relationship or even willingness. And again, it's like recounting the amount of times of something. I know they talked about yesterday, I believe, how many times they were intimate, R. Kelly and the witness from the last 2 days, right? Sparkle's niece. So, but there could be another recounting of some type of numbers or how many times of something here. It could be the same conversation, but that's what I'm getting so far here. Stop it, Malvo. Again, it's like these broken promises, allegedly, maybe from him, from R. Kelly, they're talking about here. Even talking about, see, an argument here. Could be about someone else. Yeah, somebody found out that somebody was lying. Somebody found something with the truth. So it could be like accusations of cheating in the relationship that is being spoken about here, or some type of revelation, some big revelation that came about within the group, if you will. Why the Ten of Cups? Somebody could be talking about being held hostage as well. It could be as a family because the Ten of Cups here, but I'm just hoping to get some things that we haven't heard about yet, or it is what it is. This case and this conversation has been going on a long time, so but I'm trying to get the conversation that we will have immediately. Um, but anyway, let's see. Something even feels like a group chat, possibly. But yeah, I do know as well that we're talking about currently getting tapes back or whatnot. I want to ask about the tapes as well here. Let's see. Give me one more for why is this Page of Swords here? Yeah, it's like a group chat. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, or it could be a meeting, right? And then again, the Ten of Cups is on top here. And we do have this vacation energy again. We know we spoke about that here. But again, it's just some type of offer here. And it could be somebody declining the offer as well. Ace of Cups is the Page of Cups, Star. So it's like, when did you start to feel like R. Kelly was lying to you or didn't love you? Um, when did when did it become apparent to you that you were being lied to, or something like that? Something like that is kind of what the energy I'm getting here. Um, Give me the Nine of Swords is the Ace of Cups again. So it's like this love sick energy, this energy of depression, wanting to be with somebody, maybe having to be away from somebody for whatever reason here. And again, it's this energy of course, they were kids at this time for some of them, allegedly. Um, but again, it keeps making me feel like losing a kid or a child or whatever. So Ace of Pentacles. There could be I don't know if this is possible or whatever, but it feels like somebody want to bring in some new evidence or exclude some evidence, or it could be a sidebar or a recess or something like that being offered here. But even again, a deal or a contract here, a proposition even with the Ace of Wands. that we could be talking about, because it also does, like I said earlier, this energy of asking somebody to be a part of a threesome and maybe declining or something like that. So this again is like the conversation we'll see from the United States side Monday, some of it, right? Anything else before I move on? Yeah, see, somebody was being sneaky or deceptive. So we could be talking about cheating allegations or just finding out something that was devastating. Again, like a lack of love or doing stuff behind the back or something like that. So, well, a fortune and the sun again is making me feel something like a baby, allegedly. Um, Somebody might come right out and ask if something was a setup or and something about a fight and being blocked or just guarded or some type of battle. It don't it could be a court case, but this don't feel like it. Just feel like some type of big conflict in the past of somebody planting some type of seeds here and some type of suspicion as well here. Um, Maybe somebody thought they was getting married here. Somebody could have thought they was getting married. But yeah, we do have justice and the Wheel of Fortune up here actually with the King of Wands. And I believe R. Kelly is a Capricorn. But either way, again, it could be some jealousy about a new person at some point. Or somebody not getting the attention that they was used to or were desiring. So let's look and see what we can expect from R. Kelly's team. We got the Tower. Oh, what can we expect from R. Kelly's team on Monday? What can we expect from R. Kelly's team on Monday? What can we see, hear, find out on Monday? What's going on? What type of day is it for R. Kelly and his team on Monday? All right, so again, of course, this is what court is for, but there is trying to gain some clarity again about timeline and age and something about paperwork here. It could be like it could be proof of some sort of obviously evidence, but it's like some type of documentation. It could be like an ID or a birth certificate or something like that being brought up here. Or so let's see. The Tower. So this could be, we did see the Hierophant here on the United States side, and I was saying something about omitting some type of evidence or something just kind of coming about the blue here, where they need to have a moment to talk about it or consider it or something like that. But let's see, or something wasn't, maybe somebody didn't know that something was available, But anyway, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Could be something with a vehicle or travel again here. Like on the road or tour bus or something like that. All right, so why we got this mental confusion here? Eight of Swords, Three of Cups. Somebody could have felt like they were drugged or blindsided by somebody could have heard about or seen some type of celebration online or just seen something online that I don't know, I want to say confuse them or upset them. This could be Sparkle, auntie, possibly. Oh yeah, the Queen of Wands in my house. I was gonna say Queen of Wands is kind of like my auntie energy, and I was gonna say I'll take the Nine of Pentacles. They're very similar in energy, but so this could be that. It could be talking about what she responded to her. Let's see. Somebody else that testifies could like contradict something that's already been testified. I mean, and it could be brought up here, obviously. So let's see. Page of Wands. Let's see. Page of Cups. Ten of Swords. It could be some type of an apology that somebody has proof of, or some type of message about some type of ending here. But again, it could be the tapes, right? trying to get those tapes back with the Seven of Wands, allegedly. So, but again, obviously, this is what we're talking about. But anyway, again, there's some type of um, battle here in the third party sense. And somebody didn't want to deal with somebody anymore. Like somebody kicked somebody to the curb, and it was like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Give me one more of these. Yeah, like somebody had a really tough breakup. Like it was really hard on them. Yeah, so again, about determining truth and lies here. About how much money was made, or what was won, or what was gained, or all of that. It could be some receipts here with that as well. But again, like talking about gifts. Um, or talking about, like if I did something wrong, or if R. Kelly did something wrong, whatever, this is what he did to make up for it, or is asking, why did you stay, or this was the perks, or something like that. By the tower. So somebody could be calling somebody out, like, didn't you do this because he did that, and aren't you like being petty or vengeful or vindictive, and isn't this the reason because he didn't want that and he decided that it, blah, blah, blah. That's what it feels like. Yeah. So it's talking about motives and breakups. That's what it feels like. And yeah, so let's see. Yeah, it's like it feels like somebody's accused somebody of setting something up in some way, or being spiteful, vengeful, sneaky. Okay, something like that. So I feel it feels aggressive again. This energy feels aggressive. Um, Let me see what the love oracle say on this side. Then I want to see. I want to ask what the jury thinks so far, allegedly, in a second, and then we'll move on. Is something flip already? Don't look like it. So, but yeah, release your ex was there, express your love is there. We can even see, some type of message or something. Again, somebody being lovesick and expressing their love. And like I said, like things being done after somebody has so-called broke trust here. Unrequited love. Yeah, that's I feel like this is the story. So, but let's see. New love, yep, worth waiting for. And forgiving and learning. Yeah. So I feel like that's the gist in some way, shape, form, right? All right, so let's move on. So hopefully this is some stuff that we haven't seen yet. I'm recording this ahead of time, so there's no discrepancies. So, let's see. What was I gonna ask? Okay, so how does the jury feel about R. Kelly so far? What's the jury's opinion of R. Kelly so far? Which way are they swinging? You got Page of Pentacles. And it was in reverse, so I was going to say that I don't think, well, some of them, half of them, whatever, don't feel like he's completely innocent is what I feel, because it was in reverse here. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what else comes out. Let me go ahead and clarify this right away, because I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. It's very interesting. I feel like they really paying attention. I feel like a lot of them could be taking this really seriously because, like I always say, the Knight of Pentacles is a very analytical energy for me. Even though it's Pentacles, I mean, it's just he's studying that very closely and making his, looking over his list, if you will, or his final considerations, if you will, before he pulls off on the horse. You can see they just sitting there, right? Because they don't want to, they don't want to mess up somebody's life. I feel like for the most part, that's what energy I'm getting so far. But let's go ahead and clarify. One more shuffle here. All right. So why the Page of Pentacles? Why did it want to come in reverse? Three of Wands. So I do feel like they're going to some of them at least, allegedly, are going to hold judgment, if you will, until they hear everything. So I feel like they're trying to abide by the rules, if you will. And there we go again with the Knight of Pentacles. Feel like they're looking at both sides of the situation very closely. Why the Wheel of Fortune for how the jurors feel? Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Empress. So I do feel like they feel like both sides and a lot of sides, both sides are accountable. And I feel like the jurors, a lot of them feel like the parents even should be held accountable. Give me more. Why do you have the Knight of Pentacles twice? Why is the Knight of Pentacles twice? Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So I feel like they was really looking at that video. I feel like they could be a bit suspicious about the video. Give me one more for that. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles twice? The World card. They could be slightly, at least some of them, one or two or whomever, could be a little looking at the video, a little side eye. One more for that. One more. The Sun card. I'm gonna have to ask about the video separately. We can ask about the video separately, see if it come up similar. Why the Ten of Cups? Judgment. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are pretty serious about making sure they make a decision based off of the evidence. Um, and I feel like they take it seriously. Why the Five of Cups? Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I feel like they feel like the case a little petty. They could be snickering a little bit internally or whatever. But, you know, they feel like some of this is BS or some of the testimony could be BS or give me more for this. They could be confused a bit too about what they seen on the video. Maybe I don't know how clear it was on their side, but anyway, let's see. I'm just gonna ask, does the jury feel like R. Kelly is guilty right now? Allegedly. Does the jury feel like R. Kelly is guilty right now? Do they see him as guilty currently with what they've seen so far? Do most of the jury see R. Kelly as being guilty currently? Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. I feel like they confused, y'all. I feel like they confused. It's like so many elements here that they are confused. Some of them may be stressed out. Some of them may be having a hard time, like getting there or something. Or yeah, look at that, the Chariot. They could be facing some type of conflict either with each other or just with the whole process here. Five of Wands here. But yeah, I feel like they having conflict getting there or something. Whatever. Hey, stop it. Yeah, I feel like it's tough for them. I feel like it's tough for some of them here, knowing what is what, and but I feel like they're trying. At least that's what it looks like so far. All right, so why the Seven of Cups here? Why the Seven of Cups? That's a lot. King of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Wands. You know, I feel like it's hard to keep up. It feels like it's a lot of people speaking, a lot of people representing. I'm still not completely sure on everything that's going on, but I did catch up quite a bit um, on some of the stuff, but I still don't. Anyway, let me try to concentrate. Malvo, stop it. Um, one they may hear some good testimony or some good back and forth 1 minute, and they're like, okay, I'm leaning this way, but then something else comes and it kind of confuses them, but it feels like it's just a lot going on. Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. Maybe they're not getting a lot of sleep or something. They stressed a little bit. The age thing is what they still unsure about. They still kind of unsure about the timeline and the age energy, and is kind of feel like a little smoke and mirrors, but some element of this case or how it's being ran is got the jurors feeling a little confused, it feels like to me, or stressed out in some way. Why the Star? The Sun card, the Empress, Ace of Wands. It may be a particular thing they're waiting to hear, or a person they want to hear from, or more about a specific person or situation they want to hear about, or you know. But I'm not really getting that they feel that he's guilty so far. I'm gonna see. I asked if they feel like he's innocent as well, to see the difference in the spread. I don't feel like they really moved up, as far as, I don't feel like they really impressed by anything that they've seen, really. Some of them may be bored. The Four of Cups is here with the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. But, some of them could be feeling like he has some demons, or from childhood, obviously, here with the Page of Pentacles. You know, some of them may feel like he was ignored in some degree, shape, or form here. But let's see. Do the jurors so far feel like R. Kelly is innocent? Do the jurors so far feel like R. Kelly is innocent? I mean, for like the most of them. Do most of them feel like R. Kelly is innocent, the jurors so far? Knight of Wands. Do they feel like R. Kelly is innocent so far? I feel like it's like a 50-50 since we got that Two of Pentacles out here. It feels like 50-50. I'm definitely not seeing any so-called innocence that they believe here. Um, that's interesting because the Ace of Swords keep coming here, which is truth energy, which is clarity. It's on top of both of the decks. Let me just go ahead and clarify. Now, I do feel like it's about 50-50. Again, a lot of them are so-called holding their judgment until, it's over here. But yeah, I don't feel like it's more than one half over the other here that believes guilt or innocence so far as the jurors go. But it's only been a week, right? Some of them don't want to make a decision here. Nine of Wands, Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune until it's Ten of Wands over. Um, but some of them do feel like the description of some of the relationships is bullshit. Like some of them feel like they got something out of the situation for whatever reason or another. But that's the energy I'm getting here. Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Lovers here. Some of them confused again about some of the relationships or relationship status or timelines here. Uh, yeah, see, Ten of Wands and the Hermit here. So they don't, yeah, 10, again, Cups, 10 of Cups. A lot of Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see, the Ace of Swords, which is truth. And then the other half is kind of on the fence and waiting here. They don't want to make a decision quite yet. So again, I feel like they're trying to do their job here. It's one person in particular here that I guess has already probably testified. Obviously, if the juror is kind of having this consensus here. One person in particular here they feel a way about. It keeps coming up here as the Empress, so I would say that it's either, you know, his ex-wife or it could be his current girlfriend. So they might kind of want to know about that. Hmm. Again, they kind of, again, they just want to hold their shit until the end here. But it's something here that somebody said or did or will do, because it might not happen yet, but something that uh, this Empress says or does here, or has said or done, will make the jury look like, what? Because, yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know. But let's see. Let's move on. I don't want to take too long here. Let me get these up. All right, so the witness, Sparkle's niece, allegedly. Is her testimony the truth, allegedly? Sparkle's niece, Miss Jane, is her testimony the truth? Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Eek. Eek. Okay, so y'all, allegedly, what she said so far, allegedly, we ain't even finished. I want to go through all of these, see if anything come out, then I will clarify. But so far, it looks like it is scripted. Allegedly, Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. That's getting together, and which is not abnormal, if you will, because people often get together with their defense or whomever, their team, to kind of rehearse, etc. You know? But this is what I'm getting. And then there is some type of small offer, or again, some type of foundation that is given here to go off of with the Seven of Swords. And again, this could be strategy, but I asked specifically, is she being honest? And then I get the Seven of Swords would lead me to believe that she is not being honest. But I will clarify to make sure that this is what's being said. And then, of course, it comes with the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, again, is like auntie energy. So she could be talking about that. So she could be lying about that. But again, my specific question is her testimony that of the last couple days or whatever she's saying currently true? So I would say this is her. And this energy is appropriate for the type of energy that she is represented in this case, just based off of what's said that she's done. You know. Either way, let me move the fuck on. Good morning. Is the testimony of Sparkle's niece, Miss Jane, the truth? Ooh. So she's offered something to keep something hidden. She's being offered something. So that's all else that came out. But let's go ahead and clarify what's back here. Yeah, I feel like she got nervous and scrambled and mixed up her lines, allegedly, here. And so people could be considering, because I know that we've been hearing that we know that she got some stuff, and I don't know if it was now or in the past that she got the Section 8 and whatever else she got, which is which would make sense, because she said that it was for her safety. Now, if it was for a cooperation, I would assume that she would have got a lot more, but that could be a secret here. The more that she allegedly got could be a secret here, but um, I don't I don't know anybody that would testify, and I'm not on nobody's side, but this thing is coming to my head. We're doing a reading, and this is what the questions, as I'm saying these things, is coming to my head. If I was going to testify against somebody and somebody was going to give me something, immunity is a big deal too. If I was going to just throw a little couple sprinkles on top, then I guess that would be the Section 8. And, the money to go back and forth to court ain't helping nobody but the people that want me at court. You know what I mean? If I'm looking at the grand scheme of things. Now, if I was going to get paid off, which again could be being kept secret, I would ask for more than Section 8, and bus fare or flight fare or whatever to get to court. So I think that she is smarter than that as well. But who knows? It could just be the immunity that is the driving force here for whatever reason. But yeah. But so far, y'all, it looked like she got offered something to lie. I didn't ask what people's opinion is of Jane's testimony. I asked about Jane's testimony itself. It's 12:44 on the clock. All right, so let's clarify. What's the Four Swords? Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, one more, Five of Swords. So under the Four Swords, again, it's this kind of resting, vacation energy, which we know they talked about. So she could be embellishing that situation a little bit here, but I feel like she's getting something out of the situation, and it could be allegedly more than just that part. And that very well may come out in this case. I don't know if they already said that she received more than just that at some point in time, but that's the energy I'm getting here. This Five of Swords is very much like the Seven of Swords for me. It's by any means necessary to get your wish fulfillment. This could also be a selfish energy, the way he's kind of guarding those cups there. All right. And again, Six of Cups, that's that past energy. So let's go ahead and see, what's this Knight of Swords energy about? What's the Knight of Swords? Ten of Wands. Two of Swords, Lovers. Okay. So it feels like because somebody decided to end something, whether it be some type of relationship, contract, soul tie, whatever it is, like we're just done kind of knowing each other. That's the end of our story type of thing. Because somebody decided to do that, that's kind of a part of the driving force or the motivation allegedly here. Why the Three of Pentacles? This is a meeting type of energy. This is a coming together, this cooperation. This is also what you call it? When you help other people, what you call that? When you do charity, museum type of energy. That's the type of energy it gives me. Now, Temperance wanted to come here. Somebody didn't want to give nobody a second chance no more. That's on the Three of Pentacles. So somebody didn't want to cooperate in some way, shape, or form anymore. Judgment. Yeah. So somebody did something, which it was cause and effect. Somebody did something, said something, or didn't, or do or say something, and that caused somebody to make a decision to move the way that they moving. On the Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Four of Pentacles. That's keeping some stuff to itself or standing their ground in some way. But the Magician can also be very tricky, and it's right here next to the Seven of Swords, which is also tricky. But this is all strategy here. Seven of Swords, ooh, Two of Wands, and this is truth. It's coming under the jealousy, the trickiness, the lying, the deception, the strategy. Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, which is truth, is coming under there with the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, which is it's planting seeds. This is even patience to some degree, but this is planning for me as well for future. This is a setup for the future in some way, or something that happened was a setup for the future. So whatever even transpired, the whole relationship allegedly could have been a setup for the future. It's like putting something in line to look. I don't know, y'all. Give me one more for the Seven of Swords. Give me one more for the Seven. So what is this talking about? King of Wands. It's like a twisted truth. I can see that in my hand. This is like a very strategic trap. It's like forward thinking type of thing. Interesting. But again, this is like planting seeds on what to say. That's what I'm getting. Give me one more actually. Wow. I said, give me one more actually. It's some type of twisted truth. It could be half truths, but somebody told her what to say, basically. I feel like. I don't know. It's very odd the way it's coming. Why the Queen of Wands here twice? The Emperor, what else? Give me one more for the Queen of Wands. Give me one more for the Queen of Wands. Ten of Cups. You know, I do feel like a part of this is because somebody hurt somebody didn't want to deal with somebody cheated. It's a lot of hurt and betrayal here. And again, cause and effect here. So why the eight? What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Star. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So somebody got offered some money and maybe some stardom from the Justice. I can see that right there on top. Money, Queen of Pentacles, some stability. They could have helped. I mean, you know, who knows what type of connections they got? High key, like, but they promised her. This is a promise, actually. This is a promise, a wish upon a star. So somebody got promised some money here from the government, allegedly. And of course, we just said we know about the other shit. We already know that some shit was offered, but that ain't nothing. So let's see what's the secret. The moon. What's this? What's hidden here? Allegedly. What's hidden here? Something fell on the floor. The world. Hidden from the world. What's hidden here? What are we not seeing that was offered to Jane allegedly? I ain't gonna take that. That kind of flipped out, but I ain't gonna take it. The High Priestess. Interesting. That what? Give me one more. Six of Pentacles. That it was cooperation between them two. You know, obviously it's cooperation. She's testifying for them, but there was an equal exchange here. Other than that, I feel like it's something other than what we see here. Clearly, it's the moon, but it's a lot of shit that's hidden here. I want to get I want to use this deck to just clarify this moon. Nope, where my moonology? Let's see what moonology is. What is this hidden thing? What's hidden? But again, allegedly, her testimony is not true or not completely true. So it's definitely half truths. We'll ask about Sparkle as well next. So what's the hidden? What's hidden here with the moon? We got two cards. Have faith in your dreams. Expect powerful change. So whatever it is life changing. And Section 8 ain't it. I mean, Section 8 can change your life. You know what I mean? Because I guess it's for life. And if you ain't got nowhere to stay, then that's wonderful, right? But I feel like it's bigger than that. And have faith in your dreams here. It's time to take action. Don't let your past hold you back. Luck is on your side. They said, listen, allegedly. And we all know we already talked about this. They talked about this. We know that you said what you said on the stand back then, when, where, and how. Back then. You said that. We get that. But don't let that hold you back from saying something completely different this time around. Because guess what? We can grant you immunity. Luck is on your side. Allegedly. Allegedly. Tell me about the Seven of Swords moonology. What's the lies about? What's the lies? Work through your fears. It's time to release negativity. So we do know that she did say that she didn't want to hold on to his lies anymore. Let's see, what else? So it could be that. Your dreams need a practical plan. So of course we said that they came together and they practiced what they was gonna say, etc., which is not uncommon, but a card saying that it's half truths and that this was a plan. This was a long standing plan, it feels like. Somebody's plan. It don't have to be her plan, but it was somebody's plan. And now she finally got encouraged, or she felt encouraged enough, for whatever reason, to come back and change her story. Give me a card or two for the whole spread. We'll move on. All right. We got emotions are running high. What do you need to release? That was on top when I was checking earlier. So, yeah, that's what I got here. So, again, emotions are running high, and I need to say what I want to say or need to say here. Again, I feel like somebody was hurt very much here, and that was a part of the switch up, allegedly. All right, so let's move forward and see if what Miss Jane said about Sparkle is true. Is what Jane said on the stand about Sparkle true? Allegedly. Is what Jane said about her aunt Sparkle true? Allegedly. Is it true what Jane said about Sparkle? The moon. That's what came up yesterday. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Tower. And that showed up yesterday too, the Two of Pentacles. So it could be half truths. Let's see. We can see if we could break it down a little bit here. So I don't remember. Well, I never heard what she said about Sparkle. I just heard that oh yes, I did. I don't know if she said anything else, but I did hear that she was told to sit on his lap, rub his head, and ask him to be her godfather. Okay. Let's see. Because again, it felt like it was supposed to be some type of family secret. So I do feel like she was absolutely shocked when, she said this. Because I'm not getting, well, so far. Well, let's just get into it. Why we got the moon? What's the secret? What's hidden? What's the fear? Oof. See? And that let me know that it's hidden and not fear per se, because the Hermit is clarifying it with the Knight of Swords. This is some shit she never thought she'd hear her say, let alone on a stand. Like, that's what I feel like. Why the Two of Pentacles? Why is it half? What's true and what's not? Something about a contract or the time frame could be off or something. I don't know how that relates to any of this, but give me one more for this. Ace of Pentacles wanted to come in reverse. So if she said there was some type of offer, maybe that wasn't the truth. I don't know. Hold on. Give me one more for that. I don't know if she said she was in love with him. I think she did say they used to date. I would think so, but maybe that's not true. Maybe they weren't in an official relationship. Or I'll ask that as well here when I finish. Write a 7 of Wands. Victory. 4 Wands. What? No, they wasn't. I mean, they was. it seems like it may be a small detail that may not be true, or a small detail that is. Well, somebody feel like somebody is beyond nuts. I feel she's very, like, very shocked. Don't want to take that. Yeah, it's only 5 of swords, so. Stop. Oh yeah, yeah. That was scheming. She did that. She did that. She did that because he didn't want to be in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. He was no longer checking for her allegedly. Ace of Pentacle reverse, Ace of Cups sideways. The energy was different. He wasn't really dealing with her like that, or the relationship just wasn't, or she realized she wasn't the only one, or he wasn't that serious, or whatever the case is. She felt slighted, okay, and so it is like she was pissed, she was confused, she was hurt, something like that, allegedly. So she devised a scheme, allegedly. What's the Page of Swords? What was said here? What's the Page of Swords? The Empress. Yep. Knight of Wands. So I don't know if it has something to do with Drea, allegedly, or some other woman, but it might have been some type of conversation or something that happened surrounding that situation, and it pissed her off. Like something she seen or heard or lack thereof made her feel away. Why the Three of Cups? Yep, see? Heartbreak. Found out about other chicks or whatever the case. She found out what she thought it was or wasn't. Basically, is what I'm getting. So he just wasn't dealing with her like that no more. But it definitely feels like a betrayal, allegedly. And I hate to say that, I really do. This is what I'm getting, y'all. Because I'm not condoning R. Kelly and any of the things that he allegedly did, because I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards, how they come out. And that's just it, y'all. I don't have anything to gain or lose. And sometimes the energy that I'm feeling, before I know it, my tone or energy could feel like it's going one way versus the other. But sometimes I'm kind of in it and I'm not completely aware of how I'm coming off. But that's just how the energy that I feel, that will be how my personality come off. So, all right. So let's find out if there is a. Well, I want to ask: is the jury swayed by the tape? How did the jury feel about the tape? Did I ask that? I'm just going to do one quick spray. How did the jury feel about the tape that they saw? How does the jury feel about the tape? Authenticity. So I don't know if they talked about it amongst themselves or if they allowed to talk about it amongst themselves. I'm sure they are, but anyway, some of them could be really pissed off, and some of them are a little confused again here. So it's 50-50 still, 50-50. Some of them couldn't watch it, didn't want to watch it. It was disturbing. Give me a couple cards to show me the overall energy, how the jury felt about seeing the arcade. So was the jury, did the tape help or did it hurt R. Kelly? I know that's probably a stupid question, but I just want to see what energy comes out. And that's the best way I can put it to kind of get what we're trying to get out of this. Did this hurt R. Kelly? Did the tape hurt R. Kelly? We'll just ask that. Did the tape hurt R. Kelly when it comes to the drawers? Did the tape hurt R. Kelly when it comes to the drawers? Did the tape hurt R. Kelly when it comes to the drawers? So I feel like R. Kelly was definitely feeling ashamed here. Even if it's allegedly not him, um, I would feel some type of way if somebody's watching the video and people are saying it's me, whether it's me or not. I would probably be hiding, you know what I mean? But so we have sacral chakra. I'm sure that came out first. I'm not sure which one of these came out first, but some of them feel like he's sick, and some of them were sick to his stomach. I want to clarify these actually, or just the video itself. But did it hurt him? That's the question. I gotta remember. Sacral chakra. What's the sacral? Some of them was confused, y'all. They didn't know who was who. You know, I'm not who was who, but they maybe they couldn't tell who they was looking at. It was pink. See, this is a distorted card. Maybe they not exactly sure what they saw, and they wish they never seen it. Or I'm sorry, y'all. It's not funny. And then even this card is not completely clear. It's two different faces. And then this is confused energy. Some of them feel like, yeah, I just feel like for the most part, the energy I'm getting is like, yuck. You know what I mean? But some of them not sure what they saw, allegedly. So let's move forward. Let's okay, so is there a tape for? Is there, has there ever been a fourth tape in the R. Kelly situation? I would say this is a yes. Let me see. Let me clarify this. And then, you know, when I see the shadow and it comes from the dark to the light, we have destiny, which I was. Let me see. Let me clarify real quick. Is there a fourth tape in the R. Kelly case? A real tape? Something about awareness? Hmm. I feel like there's a tape, but again, it's like the authenticity is in question. When it comes to the awareness, we got the the Hierophant, which is, you know, about contracts, about like somebody you can trust. This is about a therapist or what you call it? What you call it? The best way I can come up with it right now is therapist. So it's a middle person to oversee the whole situation. And then we have Ten of Pentacles here with awareness. So I again, Knight of Pentacles. I just let me get one more card. Tell me what is this saying? Is there a fourth tape? Stand your ground. Wisdom. Yeah, I feel like this is just speaking to where's the proof? Yeah. So they say it's one. Yeah, they say it's one. So but it's like, I want to see it. Without seeing it, you could say that you're aware of it, but if there's no proof, then it don't exist. You get kind of thing. Anything else about it before we move on? Take that. Crown chakra and base chakra. Ah, because the base chakra will be the first chakra, that's the feet, and then this will be the crown. So it's something about the from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head, or everything in between, or something. But it's like this is theoretical. Like, say you can't see thoughts, right? Or or you can't see the tape here. We say we know it exists, but we can't see it. And then this base chakra will be tangible proof. That's how I'm seeing it. Like, this is spirit, this is physical, you know? Crown chakra, this is spiritual, this is physical. So take that how y'all will. That's what I'm getting here. All right. We're going to go ahead and say, what type of day will it be in general for the United States, the prosecutions team? What day will it be? What type of day will it be overall in general for the prosecution side Monday? Okay, we do have a Nine of Cups here, but there is a little regret here, and we have so. I mean, Ten of Cups is happy, the almost the best card. So let's see. So it don't look too bad for them so far. Let's go ahead and what actually came out is the Knight of Pentacles. Could be a pretty slow day. Could be feels a little long winded. Queen of Cups, Empress, and Page of Pentacles. So someone's mother could be or they could be reintroducing somebody to the case, or they could be talking, interviewing someone's mom or something about that space. But it feels very slow, long-winded a bit, and it also feels like a reintroduction, whatever. Why the Knight of Pentacles? That flew right out. The Hangman, yeah, it could be a long wait for some reason. It could be, yeah, a long wait. Then we got the Hermit. So this could be an earth sign. Could be something, could be a surprise witness that we have to wait for, or something like that. Why is this saying in the deck? Did it fly out? I don't know. Could be a bit of frustration, like we said earlier. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Page of Cups. Give me one more. Somebody could be describing something here. And again, it's could be a bit exciting. I gotta remember what the fuck I asked, right? So what type of day? It seems very slow because it seemed a little emotional too. Somebody could walk out or need a break here. One more. Yeah, I see it getting heated. I see some hostility here. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's. It could be a up and down type of day for them, and also I just feel like somebody really dropped the ball on their road here. Shifting guilt, shifting blame here, shifting the case here. I don't know. But yeah, it could be a new person. They could be bringing a new person here or reintroducing somebody here. Even on the team, I don't know if that's allowed. They could, yeah. All right, so let's move forward and see what type of day it will be for the defense, R.Kelly's side. What type of day will Monday be for R.Kelly's team in general? What type of day is it overall for R.Kelly's team Monday? What type of day day is it? Monday for R. Kelly and his team. What type of day will they have? The moon. The Four of Swords. Stop it. Sorry, y'all. The Tower. Oh, shit. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. So something they didn't see coming could be coming through here for R. Kelly's team here. Or they could even be presenting something. I mean, but this damn moon is on some type of truth, some type of clarity coming here. Could be from a female here. Ooh. They're going to be debunking, or they could be being debunked about some lie told in the past or the immediate past, like within the last week or something. Like I said earlier, somebody could be testifying and it could be the complete opposite of what somebody else testified, or it could be in contradiction, or somebody dropping the ball in more than one way here, allegedly. Again, I'm seeing some type of offer. This could just be something they're talking out about, expressing or whatever, but somebody choosing to offer something that's going to be a victory, or trying to get the best out of the situation. But overall, I see it being a good day for them so far. Now we have to really see, because this really looks explosive. Now I'm trying to see if it's explosive against them or to them for R. Kelly's side. Because this looks, I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify and see. Actually, let's just see. Obviously, everybody's kind of waiting here. It's a slow dragon energy that's presented on both sides here. That Knight of Pentacles here and that Four of Swords is very slow. That's very not even moving. We actually kind of chilling or deliberating type of energy. So, all right. So why the moon here for R. Kelly's team on Monday? The Star, Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So somebody could be exposing a plan here. They could be exposing somebody's plan, or vice versa. Somebody to break from work. Some type of receipts here. I feel like somebody, or they could be setting somebody up to expose themselves. By the Tower. Seven of Cups. I mean, they might have multiple big moments here, particularly with this Empress. Like, they finna have a field day with somebody, or somebody finna have a field day with them. Now, yeah, somebody's timeline is gonna be broken down, busted up, or whatever here. And so I was gonna say, the prosecutor side looked very dull, and that don't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It just seemed very slow. And their side looks very exciting, but that could be either way, right? It could be good for them or bad for them. And I'm asking what type of day they're gonna have, but they're having an explosive day compared to the other side. I don't think the Tower showed up that much on their side, or at least when I specifically asked about that side. I feel like the Tower kept showing up over here, and the Tower is just mainly something unexpected. It's always big, and don't necessarily have to be a bad thing. And so under the Tower, again, it's these options, these choices, or these confusions, just trying to break down timelines with the Empress here. So again, a reintroduction or introduction, and or just like really breaking somebody's stuff down here. So I see maybe they tag teaming somebody. Maybe all the same people on one side, or their defense prosecution taking turns going back and forth with one person in particular. Maybe after, I've already asked questions, the other side asked questions, and then I decide I want to ask more questions. It feels like that a little bit. So they could spend a lot of time. That would make sense why it's so slow moving. Allegedly, they spend a lot of time on one person. But I do see some frustration about the slow movement, or just somebody holding something up or withholding something. I will see. The Fool card. Yeah, it's some type of new evidence coming in here that somebody don't want in here. So they might have to be taking a pause to talk about this and see if they're going to allow it or some shit like that. But I'm definitely seeing some type of big conflict Monday, some type of big disruption, some type of slow down, hold up type of energy is what I'm getting here. Um, and somebody definitely could be leaving. By now, I keep on saying death up in here, but by now I know that at least two people that are being mentioned in this case are dead. I think allegedly. So that's previous representation for R. Kelly, and it's also, I believe, James' father. Right? It could be other people here too, but it's maybe somebody is trying to get access to something that they don't have no longer. But we know about anyway, y'all. Shit, take it as it resonates. I'm not gonna keep bringing up every single thing because yeah, I'll just be here forever. Clarify this one more time. What type of day will R. Kelly's side have Monday? What type of day will it be for R. Kelly and his team Monday? What type of day will it be for R. Kelly and his team? That's hilarious. First thing that come out is patience. So like I said, slow down, some frustration. All right, we got some anger here, or just instability with the base chakra. Solitude. So it could be one person that's not working that day for whatever reason. Universe or something leave. I don't know. Suffering in silence. So it could be rough for everybody that day. But there is some type of truth. And it could be I have to kind of hurt myself to, like to ultimately win. Like I lose the battle, but I win the war. It could be something like that, like falling on your own knife or something too, to some degree. And that will make sense because we've heard them say allegedly, we're not looking for special treatment, we're not denying everything as a whole, or saying that R. Kelly is a good person, so who off the damn. So I wouldn't be surprised if they, I don't know if they will be smart or anything, but that's just energy I'm feeling here, y'all. That's just what I'm feeling. All right. I guess I'll see if there's anything else at all we could see or need to know about Monday. Then I'm gonna end this. Please do like and subscribe. I appreciate you for watching. Please don't be done set here and watch the whole thing and then not just at least like or dislike. All right. Anything else we can see Monday in pertaining to the R. Kelly trial? That anything else that we need to know or we'll see pertaining to the case? Y'all, Monday gonna be something. Monday gonna be something again. It could be somebody that decide not to commit to what they said they was gonna commit to. Somebody could be like, I thought I could, but I can't type of energy. But somebody gonna, what's coming to my mind here is like, y'all know how on TV, I'm sorry, when, they might be on the stand or whatever and they're asking questions and then they're like pissed off because you try to make it seem one way when it's not that way or whatever the perception is. But then they just go off rambling and ranting and they just start going off and then they maybe expose themselves or something like that. That's what it kind of feel like. Like somebody set somebody up to just kind of go off the bend. But I do feel like a good amount of time maybe used um, waiting on something or somebody, or looking at something or making a decision about something. It's definitely just hidden element. I'm not sure if we actually figured out what the hidden element is, or is it gonna be a surprise to all of us. But this moon energy, I mean, god damn, every time I pull, why the 5 of Cups? Yeah, so it is a good energy here for somebody at the end of the day, but it's definitely some type of regret. Again, I feel like somebody's standing on something, somebody holding something back or held some. We'll see. I'm very interested to see what the heck this is. Magician and the Page of Wands. Give me one more for that. What the fuck is this? And the Emperor. So again, keep on talking about we obviously, but I feel like it's something different. That's why I'm saying this. It don't have to be something different. But we keep having this kid energy, and of course, this is about kid inappropriateness with adults, right? We know that, but it feels like something else. So I don't know. It could be about his own kids in some way, shape, or form. And again, it could be about walking away from his marriage or whatever, walking away from a relationship. It keep coming up here. Why the moon? So I feel like we got everything we gonna get as far as Monday goes, because that's what I'm focusing on. Yeah, it's some hidden person, some hidden man, something people overlooking, or some people just, yeah. And again, this is element of being bored as well to some degree. I don't know, y'all. This shit crazy. Yeah, they waiting for somebody. And again, it's a confrontation little type of energy as well. Let me do love oracles and that's it. Where they at? Let's see, where the love oracles at? I'm gonna do, oh, they're right here. Well, let me do numerology too. Because god damn it. The answers you need are coming. Well, that's enough, because you would like to know what is going on. New romantic cycle begins. So, like I said, we're talking about some relationship that occurred or introducing somebody new to the situation, and also about um, introducing a new person into the situation, and yeah, and about ending. Confidence is your key to success. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah. Like I said, somebody may be saying, I said I could do it, but I can't do it in some type of way here. Love oracles really quickly. Again, thank y'all. God damn it. All right, that's good enough. Chemistry. Anything else here? Final. Trust, chemistry, and children. See, keep coming up here with children. Obviously, we know it's but it could be that. Could be that. Again, it make me feel like documentation as well, with like IDs or social or birth certificate or something like that. Calling your soulmate with unrequited love. Again, it feels like somebody being replaced and things like that. So either way, that's what I got for you guys. See you in a couple days.